I'm going to start talking about our observation. This meeting is really to do observations, and then at the end, how to do observations, and at the end, we're going to talk about any other questions that you might have. So I'm going to share my screen, and here we go. So as you can see, this is our Canvas site. And of course, for observations, we go right here to observation. So I click, and it's going to take me to a remote site. And there it is. So I click this button. Hey, here we are. So if you only have to register once to this each semester. So if you, for some reason you've had me before, you have to register again. So I say, yes, I've read the guidelines. Mr. Neighbors, only teacher there right now. You have to register. So here we go. So we're going to go Joe Smith, student ID 7894566, because I think you have to have more than that. Phone number. Okay. My email address will be joesmith@gmail.com. Submit. I'm in. So I go Joe Smith, gmail.com. Put your username in, and we're in. Okay. Now I'm updating this as we speak, because this has now been approved, not so much video, but it's also been approved for Zoom conferencing, or if you can get into a classroom. So we're going to go from that as well, but we got to make sure if you need to update your account, here it is. Here's a biggie. You still need to add a teacher. Even if you're going to watch these videos, which are found right here, all these videos that are listed, okay, you still have to add a teacher's information. So here's what I want you to do. If you're in a Zoom conference and you have a teacher, you're going to add their information right here. If you're going to watch the videos, you got to pick a school. So if it's a school around you that you're interested in, elementary, K-12, whatever it is. So you got to put all the information in. So let's go Freedom Elementary, put its actual address in there and the phone number. You can look that all up because we're going to use this on a project later on. Got to find a picture. Go to their website. Go find a teacher. If you're watching videos, go look at their website and find a teacher that you're okay with. So we'll go Brent Neighbors at yahoo.com. Teaching for 30 years. The room number is 45. Remember what it says here, just numbers. If you've got a kindergarten room and it's KO, just put 0, okay? Grade teacher teaches. If it's K, don't put K, put 0. If you have numbers for room numbers, all of them, we'll figure that out. But so it's if the room is K1, just put K because it won't accept in the database. So this is our actual Zoom teacher that we're going to observe with, or it's going to be a classroom, and hopefully if we get to go back in, or it is going to be a fantasy teacher at a school that exists and a teacher that exists, but you might not have to be in the room. We're going to use this on a project later on. So here we go. I submit it. Guess what? Teacher information is all ready to go. So now what do I do? Well, if you are in Zoom conferences with teachers, it's real easy. You put the date, always round up how many hours you spend with them, and 400 characters, see how it counts it, of what you do. Doesn't have to be a dissertation. This is if you are in a classroom or a Zoom conference. Now, if you don't have any of those, you can click on this list right here and it brings up a page and it shows you a whole bunch of videos you can watch. This is an example of how it should look, okay? So in your description, so the example could be this when you paste it, if you are watching videos. This is my video. This is where it was. This is what's up. Got description spelled wrong. And please, comma. So if you're watching videos from this only, you have to have this information. And just a real short, brief discussion or description. You can also, if for some reason you don't like some of these I have, because you have to have 45 hours. Remember, you gotta watch, be in a Zoom meeting or in a classroom for 45 hours. I understand being in a classroom right now is almost impossible. Well, it is impossible. There are some schools, go to Emmanuel or some others, but it's going to be really hard just because of the health department and everything. So if you're in a Zoom meeting, you don't need to do this, but you still have to be in there for 45 hours. Okay. So then we hit here, we go submit, watch what happens over here. Look at it starts going all the way through. Eventually, I'll just keep pacing this out. You know, I watch 7 hours of this one, and then I watch 7 more hours of this one again. And you see the time to keep getting bigger and bigger. And I keep adding them. Once you get to 45, watch what's going to happen. We're at 24. We're getting there. Whoopsie. You can also update these and delete them. Okay, we've got 45 hours. Let's guess what happened. It changed. We got a new window. Now, there's something that's got to happen even if you're in Zoom conferencing, a live classroom, or watching video. You're going to have to go to your school, that's just your fantasy school or the Zoom school or a live classroom, and go in front of the marquee, especially if you're doing the videos, because nobody's going to let you on campus. Go in front of the video of the marquee, stand out there and take a selfie of yourself. That's proof that you actually did the project. Okay, so if it's Freedom Elementary School and you can't get a Zoom conference, so you picked a teacher in Freedom, after 6 o'clock, we don't have to worry about somebody telling you to get off campus. Go on campus, right where it says Freedom Elementary School, and usually have their signs of, you know, lunch is going to be this much this week, or come back for the school carnival. Take a picture, selfie, boom. You're going to need that. You're going to have to upload that. You're also going to come here and you're going to print off your contract, Mr. Neighbor's contract. Look at this. There it is. Print this off. You sign it. The teacher will be me if you're doing videos. Just say teacher will sign or leave it blank. I'll take care of it. Okay. So that is your contract. And then you have to do your teacher log and print this off. And I will sign this one too if you do not, if you're doing videos. So those two things plus your selfie, you're going to upload them once you sign them. So you're going to come back into here. We're going to go into, watch this. We're going to go into modules. You're going to go into, load here a little bit. You're going to go into the last observation paperwork. You're going to go to the bottom. You can go right here. Let's preview it because I'm the teacher, so you can't always see it. You're going to see this. We've got a problem with when you take a selfie, if you're using an iPhone, if you do it in the natural and native form, which is a .heic, I can't see it. So make sure when you take your selfie, it's in one of these formats. Okay. You will get no credit. So you'll scroll down here. You will choose your selfie picture and upload it. You will come to this one. You will choose your timesheet, which is right there. Okay, you're going to re-upload. You're going to download it right here. Okay, it downloads. Just let me put it into, let's go downloads right here. Save. That's fine. You're also going to have to do your contract. Download right here and save. Shut that window. I don't need that open. And you're going to come in here and you say my timesheet. So I come here, wherever I knew I saved it to downloads. Let's go here. Okay. And then I'm going to come down the last one. It wants the contract. Come right here. And we can submit it. And then Mr. Neighbors will grade it. Here's one thing I got to talk to you about on here. When you print this off, you have to sign and date it. And I want it kind of coming out back as a PDF. There's a thing called Genius Scan out there. And there's a lot of them. Even if you have an iPhone, you can scan it as a PDF by taking a picture of it. Just Google how to do it. Genius Scan is free. And I'm trying to find it right now. Of course I can't. And it allows you the ability to scan it. Okay. It'll scan something as a PDF. And then you can click the share button and share it to your gallery or share it to wherever you need to. And that way you can download or save it to your Google Drive, whatever you want to. Okay. It's called Genius Scan right there. It says Genius Scan. They have it on the PC and an Android. And away you go. I kind of like this back as a PDF after you sign it. It's much easier for me. If not, it better be a high-res JPEG so I can see it. But to get credit for that, if you do all these three things, get your hours in, print off your paperwork, upload your selfie. There's another way how to do it. Shows you a great video of how to do it. And then you go back to last week and you upload your stuff right there where it says upload your work. You get full credit for this. How many hours do you have to do? 45. Mr. Neighbors, I have a friend's teacher that will allow me to watch a Zoom conference. Is that okay? Yes. Mr. Neighbors, I'm working at school already because some of the special needs kids are coming back. Can I count that? Yes. Okay. So what I want to do right now is I'm going to stop sharing my screen. I want to open it up for questions. Now, remember, if you have a question, you're going to have to unmute yourself. I can kind of see your name, but just kind of say your name real quick. Questions?
Angel Sanchez.
Angel, okay, what's up?
Okay, so I have my little brother enrolled in he's attending Mickey Cox Elementary, and he has Zoom meetings. Will those count?
As long as the teacher knows that you're sitting in, I will count those.
Gotcha. Thank you very much.
That's the best way to do it. If you've got I didn't think about that. Thank you, Angel. If you've got a young sibling, brother, sister, or you have a child, ask your teacher. When the information that you post on here, though, is going, when you post your information, make sure that you put this teacher information as Freedom Elementary School or as Mickey Cox. All right, Angel?
Okay.
And then the teacher information as well. But you get permission because, you know, some teachers get a little weird about, right now, it's a hard time to be a K-12 teacher, even high school. And if they think parents are in there watching all the time and they don't know why, they're going to get it just gets weird. So I would, if I were you, I would just ask permission, tell them what you're doing. I need 45 hours. And my teacher said this would count.
Awesome. Okay. Thank you.
Other teachers, other questions? Come on, you got them. I know.
This is Sarah Neely.
Hi, Sarah.
Hey, so my brother-in-law is a high school teacher, but I'm planning on teaching junior high AB.
Okay.
Would you recommend me watch videos for junior high or go ahead and...
No, go ahead and watch that.
Okay.
And because, you know what? The only difference between, I taught them all, the only difference between high school and junior high is there's a little more discipline situations and organization situations go on in junior high. I love junior high. It's my favorite grade.
Great.
Others? Come on. I'm not that good. I know you've got questions. I don't want a billion texts later on, so let's ask them. Because there's people that didn't make this meeting, and they're going to watch the recording. So let's go in, and if they have any questions, let's take care of them. Let's ask the question that they might ask too.
Rachel Stratton.
Hey, Rachel.
Hey, so I work in Central Unified during the day in special ed, and then I also work with the Clovis High Band. Can I do both sites?
Problem is the band's not meeting at Clovis High right now, so that's going to put you in a bad deal. Governor is not liking band too much.
No, but I'm here right now, and we do Zoom from 4 to 5:30 on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Here's how much do you do special ed? Can you get the 45 hours just doing central special ed?
I can. I'm there 6 hours a day, Monday through Friday.
I would appreciate you do that one because then that co-curricular gets a weird day. If the state audits that, they're going to say co-curricular, what's up? You know what I mean? I will tell you that a coach and a director is a harder job than a teacher in a classroom. And usually the director and the coach, if they do it right, are better teachers in a classroom because of their management. And I totally agree that it should be, but some people in the state don't agree.
No problem. Thank you.
All right, go Cougars.
Go Cougars.
Mateo, you out there? I know your mic's on. Come on.
Hey, Professor, this is Nelaria Mateo.
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
If we didn't find a teacher or anything, we watched the videos that you provided. Right? Okay.
Yes, that's if you can't find a Zoom teacher or a classroom or something to go into, you have to watch my videos. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay. And you can go search for some because some of those are only 30-minute videos. And it's like, are you kidding me? You can find longer videos out there, but you just have to submit them to me and I have to approve them with all the information. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Okay. Anybody else out there?
I have one more question, if it's all right.
You can have as many questions as you need to.
Okay. Okay. What about like let's say I already am enrolled in a class that consists of Zoom. Would that count as well?
At the college?
Yes.
No.
No. Okay.
We college teachers don't know how to teach. You kind of want it to be in the area that you want to teach. If you want to be
Gotcha.
an elementary teacher, watch elementary. If you want to be a high school, be high school. If you can't find high school and elementary is all you got, for this class, you could probably say elementary, but we'd like you to do some observation. The reason we do the observation is people have these great ideas of grandiose ideas of what's going to go on, and they don't observe and they get in the classroom. A lot of times they're like, this is not what I expected.
Okay. Thank you. Gotcha.
You're welcome. Other questions?
Hi, my name is Lena Eunice.
Hi, Leah. What can I do for you?
So, the school that I want to observe at, the special education teacher is not allowing people to join her Zooms or anything, just so the kids can stay focused, I guess. But a Science 2 teacher at the school is allowing me to be on campus with her.
Good, do it.
So, when you said that you will sign the form,
No, that person can sign it now because you
Okay.
actually have somebody, okay?
okay,
I'd rather, if the only time I will sign the form is if it's video, if you're only doing 100% video, and that's 45 hours of video is a long time.
okay. Thank you. I just want to make sure.
You're welcome.
Hi, Kristen Diaz.
Hi, Kristen.
Hi. So I just want to make sure I understood this part right. So if all we could do is watch online videos, in order to fill out the teacher information, we would just have to research like a local school.
Yeah, and a teacher at that school, because what you're going to do is you're going to go look at their state statistics and look at, later on, we're going to do a discussion question where you look at their truancy and stuff like that. And you need a school to do that.
Okay, thank you.
All righty. Do I have to turn my elevator music back on? Hey, I totally appreciate you guys taking the time out of your day to come learn and figure out this observation. Get those hours in as soon as possible because you know what, honestly, last semester I did not see this pandemic coming, but I made my students January and February, they worked their butt off in a classroom and they got all their 45 hours in. And so when the pandemic hit and we shut down, they were done. We do not know what's going to happen soon. It could open back up, which I really hope it does, or something weird could happen. So if you have a Zoom teacher, get in and get your hours and post them and get out. So if anything weird happens in November or in October, you're covered. Okay? All right. I appreciate y'all. I'm going to stick around. You guys can log out if you want to. I'm going to turn the recording off. I can answer any individual question that you need. Just stick around if you don't want to stay in front of everybody. If you don't have any questions, you may